We are back in Infinite Archive for a look at this week's offerings from Filer Wool. Their inventory changes every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. So let's see what they have for us. Okay, straight back.
You see this area and you...
All right. He always offers 2 books. I will post the link below of how you get these books. You need to read the Eidetic Memory book out in the wild, and then you can buy the book from the vendor. This week we have A Feast Among the Dead, Chapter 2, and Biznensel, Our Ancient Roots. These are both books that you can normally find in the Infinite Archive and Scrivener's Hall. These are such a low drop rate. I think they're worth it if this is something that you care about. If book furnishings are something you care about, I always recommend getting these too. We can also get an Auradon treasure map. I don't think these are worth it. But if there's something specific you're looking for from Auradon treasure maps, then maybe. We always get a style page. This week is the Troll King mask. Troll King drops from Blessed Crucible. Each style page mask has a set short period of time when it will drop from Vet Blessed Crucible or the Vet Dungeon counterpart. Blessed Crucible is not terribly difficult. However, these mask drop rates stink. So pretty much every week I'm going to tell you that this is a good buy. But overall, Blessed Crucible is not difficult. You have a higher chance of getting the style page if you've completed it in hard mode, which also isn't difficult. It's a base game dungeon. So if farming these masks is something you enjoy, this one wouldn't be a difficult one to get. I just think the drop rate is so abysmal that I'm going to just buy them when I can. We can get a piece of companion equipment and light armor. These are bound when you pick them up, and it's random what trait you get. I don't know that they're terribly worth it. Disgusting Spoils. This is found in Chess in Infinite Archive. It is for the Skeever pet, the Malographic Skeever pet. Personally, I'm letting myself get this one naturally, but I'm also in IA a decent amount. If you want the pet and you only run IA maybe the first arc or 2 to get your fortunes, this one might be worth it. If you like Tales of Tribute, you can get the Knights of St. Pellin Clue. This drops from Tales of Tribute reward boxes. I'm not a huge Tales of Tribute player, but if you are and you don't have this clue yet, I can see it being worth it. We always get 2 leads. This week we have the Rune-Scribed Braces for 5,000 archival fortunes. This antiquity can be found in Galen. However, the lead itself drops from Shipwright's Regret. I am using the add-on display leads. Rune-Scribed Braces. We dig it up in Galen, but it comes from Shipwright's Regret, which is a DLC dungeon. Now, Sirabane's Ward is the mythic that it goes towards. I don't know of many people who use this mythic. However, if you want it, Shipwright's Regret is not going to be a terribly easy way to get it. Even in normal, it can be a little challenging. So this one might be worth it just for the completionist factor. It's always nice, I think, to have one of each of the mythics ready to go. That way, if ESO changes anything about the way the mythics work, you already have it and you don't have to go out and farm it. So if you don't have at least one copy of Sirabane's Ward, this would be one of the more difficult leads to get. So this one might be worth getting. Next, we have the Writhing Tendril Harness. We'll pull that one up too. This is for the Apocryphal Clothier Station, and the lead drops in Endless Archive. This is a really cool looking station. We'll go look at it in a moment. It doesn't do anything special. It's just a clothier station, but it is really cool if you're into housing and you want the different types of furnishings in the game. It's got a really neat look. And again, if you don't run a ton of Endless Archive, if you're only running enough to get your archival fortunes, this might be a decent lead to get. And finally, we have the Sigit Glow Globe's Meteoric Glass. The Sigit Glow Globe is a memento. I take that back. The Sigit Glow Globe is an emote. The neat emote. These pieces drop from Sunhold Public Dungeon in Somerset. They are a little time consuming to get, and it's a cool little emote.
I hope you don't have your mind set on.
I don't know that any of these are fantastic, honestly, but maybe I'm missing something. You tell me. A style page. Yeah, I'm going to, every week, I'm going to tell you guys to buy the style page. Buy that right now. My dungeon group appreciates me not making them run a dungeon 10 times in a row. If you can even get it to drop in that 10, my RNG on these is so pitiful. Yeah, always the Monster Helm style page. I agree. Every week. Every week I'm going to tell you that. You're giving up after 10 runs. Fair enough. Okay, I said we'd go look at the clothier station. I have the apocryphal clothing station here. It's pretty cool looking. I'm not sure what motion this is. I don't know if you've ever woven before, but you don't have to pump a treadle like she seems to be doing. But it is still very cool. So that's this week's inventory from Filer Ool. Join me next week and we'll check it out again.